our first act has got the most views on the Comedy Unleashed YouTube channel. So in that respect, he's the most famous act on the Comedy Unleashed YouTube channel. Everton Ladies Club, you ready for your first fantastic act in the night? The one, the only Will Franken!
I stand before you chastened. Last time I was here, who was here last time? Well, I know some people were concerned about me. I received some word afterwards that, I was a bit angry, and they were a bit concerned. And, folks, there really is no other word for it. I was unleashed that night, so I apologize, and I forgot what the night was actually about. So I was sort of critical of some of the people that were performing. I said some references to the opening act, who said that he would never book me because I was too controversial, but a university offered him a safe space agreement, and he turned that down. And so that was a bit crazy of me, I know. So if you were concerned, I apologize. I was unleashed when I was doing that. Also, my first comedy gig was in front of 5 people in Missouri many years ago. But if you're apparently the associate editor of The Spectator, now that's the attitude that got me in trouble last time. You better watch that. But apparently you can go up and perform in front of 200 people and say boobies. Anyway, but I've been told to stick to the characters and not lecture, and that's what I'm doing tonight. This is a funny voice. Do you like my funny voice? No, you don't like my funny. I'm going to do a different one in just a second for quite a long time, and that person's actually here tonight too, which is going to be a lot of fun to impersonate people who are actually in the audience. But it was explained to me that some people get to perform here because they got in trouble for what they said and not actually what they say. So just to let you know that what happened was I was banned from performing at Comedy Unleashed. But when Comedy Unleashed heard what Comedy Unleashed had done to me, they said, come down here. So the circle is complete. That is the thing. So I have been in trouble for what I've done here. That is the principle to book me because I have gotten in trouble. So next month I will be performing alongside Josef Mengele. I don't know if you know what he did. A lot of people think, he did some experiments on Jewish children and all that sort of thing. But let's look at what he said in context, because it's important to get it all out there. Get it all out there, really. After that, the following month, I'll be performing with coronavirus. I don't know if you've been following this, but this virus has been no-platformed, cancel-cultured, and platformed no. So that's a big issue. I'll be here with the great coronavirus next week. But right now, I'm gonna do some impersonations for you. I'm going to start off with this one. This may go a little bit long. I've been doing this all week. I did this in Birmingham recently. Anybody been to Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love Birmingham. Down there are people that have been to Birmingham. Now this, I'm going to tell you, last time I did my impression of Brendan O'Neill, apparently that wasn't too accurate. But my Greta Thunberg, apparently that's a mirror image. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Bristol next week. I'm standing in for the climate change conference. I ain't the difference. My Chinese coronavirus guy, very authentic Chinese accent. No problem there whatsoever. But my Brendan O'Neill was a little bit off. What can I say? So anyway, I hope you like this one. It's a little. The thing is, I believe the comedy is about punching people outside of this room, right? Because we're fine. We're fine. Nothing wrong with this. We're fine. We're the good guys. And by the way, it's always more dangerous to punch people outside the room than right in front of your face. I say this every time I'm getting mugged. I'm not even here. I'm fighting somebody in Tokyo, cunt. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this impression. This is what I call Toby Young. Who wants to see the Toby Young impression? Yeah! Okay, here we go. And again, this is not what Toby Young sounds like. This is what Toby Young wants to be. His soul is from New York. But not any New York, 1970s New York. Not this fucking Disneyland bullshit. And I was wondering the other day, I might get some of the biographical details wrong because I didn't bother to look on Wikipedia. All I saw was the fucking tweet saying, let's look at what Sabisky said before we criticize him for his fucking eugenics. So I'm just going on that. I'm riffing off that. Is that okay? Can I riff off that? So I was wondering, what's Toby Young like at home?
And I started to wonder, what would his wife say to him? I've been married to the guy for 25 years. It just occurred to me the other day to ask him, what is it you do for a living again? How many times I gotta fucking tell you? I'm a soldier on the front line of the online. That's what I do. You mean you tweet? Yeah, I tweet. Wipe that fucking smirk off your face. My tweets built this fucking house. My tweets keep you those fancy fucking clothes. Yeah, I'm a little fucking twitty bird. Yeah, but when you sit here all day looking after the kids, taking care of the kids, raising the kids, paying for the kids, learning what the kids' names are, I'm on fucking Twitter. You fucking whore. Hey, relax. I just thought that's what you did for fun. Fun. You want to talk about fun? I'll tell you a fun story. 2 weeks ago, I go on my Twitter. My freeborn Englishman's right to Twitter, enshrined in the Magna Carta, the most important freedom of speech thing a man can have. And I go on there and I use my freedom of intelligence and freedom of speech to say something provocative, intelligent, and profound. I say I want to come all over Diane Abbott's face and make her let her come off her own eyelid. And 20 seconds later, some fucking snowflake comes on and says, you're a bit rude. Is that fun enough for you, you fucking whore? There's things about my business I don't want you to fucking know. You're a pretty girl, you're a nice girl, but there's a dark world out there. You understand? All right, relax. I just thought you didn't have a job. I got a job. This is fucking Normandy. This is fucking D-Day. But we're not fighting with these, we're fighting with the thumbs. We're the people of the thumb, the Muslims call us. Twitter, 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 Twitter. That's what we fucking do. This is France, even though it's England. And France is still France, because they're fucked up too. There's two Frances. This is the war of the two Frances, you understand? Now look at the clothes on the shopping channel, you fucking bimbo. I didn't think you had a job. I was wondering why you hang out with that gay boy from Oxford. Hey, that gay boy from Oxford is one of my bravest lieutenants. Yeah? Yeah, he's gay. If he wanted to, he could go to Soho every night, get his dick sucked and do poppers. But he doesn't. He gets up every fucking morning and goes on Twitter. And he pretends to be a 17-year-old uni girl. And he uses a 45-year-old estate agent to do it. How the fuck is that gay? And by the way, fucking Peter Hitchens, you read about this? The brother of the late, great, revered, most high exalted Christopher Hitchens? Other day, this fucking asshole goes on. He says he's not that impressed with what the anti-woke movement is doing. Everywhere I look, truth is getting shot down. What the fuck? It's crazy. All right, what about the little weedy Russian guy? You don't know his fucking story. This guy escaped the Soviet Union under Gorbachev, under the dark ages of Stalinism. He crawled through barbed wire and piss and shit, and he came to this fucking country. This fucking supposedly free country. And a fucking university tells him not to say faggot. And I'm sorry, but don't fucking touch me. I know you didn't, but if you did, that's what I do. Don't fucking touch me. I'm gonna tell you something. When all you little fucking housewives get together, they want to do the gobbledygook shit. And they want to know what your husband's doing there in a dark room at 3 in the morning with a fucking laptop. You just tell him your husband is a brave man. Thank you. That was the Toby Young. I've learned a lot about free speech over the last 3 years, and I've learned that I was only talking about myself. I thought I had a point to make with a lot of things, but I don't think pedophiles or eugenics spouters need to have free speech. I think there's a lot of stupidity in the world as it is, and a lot of that has to do with Twitter. So, we're going to move on now. This is a little piece that I wrote on the train on the way up here. It's called The Courtship of Douglas Murray. Oh, Douglas, thanks so much, Douglas. Take a seat, mate. Douglas, that's so good to meet you, mate. Listen, thanks for coming out, mate. Listen, what's happened here with the new UKIP party is we're trying to rebrand ourselves, right? And the thing with you, Douglas, is you use these things called words. Right, and we're looking for people not to use a specific word. What we're really looking for here in the new UKIP party is people who don't say packy. Because that would really help our image. So you can think packy, just don't say packy. Another thing we've done is I really want to pick your brain because you're a bit like, we can use that as well because you're perfect here. Yeah, I always say, Douglas, if it comes to a choice between packies and poofs, I'll take a poof over a packy any day. I won't take a poof up the arse, though. You take it up the arse? I mean, you take milk with your teeth, Douglas. You gotta go. Oh, you've got to meet some people from the new Brexit party. Yeah, I don't know much about the new Brexit party. I imagine most of them are like, there's probably a lot of poofs in there as well, so you feel quite a hug. You fucking traitor! You fucking wanking traitor! Bring blood for you, you fucking nonce! Meanwhile, at the new Brexit party headquarters. Those are the working classes and the working classes. But the working classes need. Working classes, in theory, the working classes. What the working classes really need is our interference. Because they don't have the clothes, they don't have the shoes, they don't have the degrees. They need also meddling hands in there and theorising. Oh, 1 second, that should be Douglas Murray. Debate amongst yourselves. Oh! Douglas Murray, thank you so much for coming. I'm Andrew Chairman of the new Brexit party. What? Yes, good to see that. Good to see that. Would you like a piece of cheese? Lovely cheese. Yes, Douglas, it's a pleasure. Now, Douglas, thanks for coming out today. Well, not today, you came out some time ago. You're a proof, aren't you? Well, as the Cockney dustman says to the bishop, if there's a choice between poofs and packies, I'll take a poof over a packy any day. What? I'm not a poof, actually, but it's hard to tell sometimes. I know an American comedian who's lived here for a few years, and he always says it's very hard to tell who's gay and who's just middle class. So, yes. Now, Douglas, let me stop you. I'm sure you're saying to yourself, now that Brexit has happened, why do we need a new Brexit party? Well, Douglas, as my dear old grandmother once said, in life, one can never have too many Brexit parties. Please, come in, Douglas. Yes, wonderful. Now, the new Brexit party is sort of like mischievous elves stirring up the shit pot. And speaking of shit, let me introduce you to some of the figureheads of the new Brexit party. This is Claire Fox. She's a thinker, a revolutionary, a communist, a thinker, and a think tank. She's her own personally propelled think tank. And let me introduce you to some of her friends. This is an IRA bomber, a jihadi, and a paedophile. What's that? Oh, yes, the paedophile is Woody Allen. Woody, this is Douglas Murray. Great to meet you, Douglas. Let me just first say that Claire Fox does not condone, what I do. She doesn't support what I do. She loves my pedophilia. She hates my films. It's all about getting it out there, So for the debate, keep it healthy, getting it out there, the debate. Isn't that right, Imam Chowdhury? Couldn't have said it better myself. Kike. How you doing, Douglas? I'm the mad bomber of Derry. How you doing? I killed 72 children back in '86. Or was it 86 children back in '72? But I want to be very clear, Douglas. I don't condone what I did at all, but I do support my right to have done it. What? Well, I think that went quicker than I thought. That's all new stuff. I want to test the limits of this free speech movement. I've done done the Greta thing, and the thing is, I'm a conservative, and when I read some bullshit about, let's look at what Sabisky said. Sabisky said some eugenic bullshit, and I'm a real fucking conservative, and I know I was told not to lecture, but I did a lot of fucking parachutes just now, didn't I? I'm a real conservative, which means you can break out of your community, and you're not hindered by any bullshit genes. Mengele did that shit already, and there's nothing to fucking debate about it, because there is such a thing as an objective fucking truth. And if it was up to me, we'd all get off Twitter, we'd all get off Facebook, and we'd go read a book again, too. I think it's retarding us, but that's my lecture for the night. So I have 5 minutes to go, and I think I'll close with a phone call from Toby Young to Brendan O'Neill. Brendan, what's up? Hey, it's Tobo. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Brendan, I say up, you say down? Yeah? I say left, you say right? Yeah, keep them guessing. Libertarianism. Hey, Brendan, I was going to ask you. I want to ask you something, Brendan. This libertarianism thing is a bit new. Let me ask you something. You ever done anything you're not proud of with your libertarianism? You hit your mother. Because of libertarianism, yeah. She hit you back? Hey, your mother like son, yeah. Here's the thing. I've been fucking around a wife lately. I was did one of these panels. One of these panel groupies came up to me, a little 16-year-old girl, and she said, oh yeah, libertarianism, yeah, going about libertarianism. I said, well, have you ever sucked a 55-year-old guy's cock? No? And you call yourself a fucking libertarian? Well. I've burned lots of bridges over my years. I've got 4 minutes to do. Should I wrote so many things, but this was it. I did so many variations on the think technique. I do hate that too, because I'm actually working class. You know, I'm in a perpetual state of having nothing to lose. That's how I live my life. I don't know how, this fucking guy said at a panel he would never work with Will Franken, and then 1 month later it's like, the economy is coming on the front, we're standing in front of the tanks at Tiananmen Square. I'm like, what a fuck, I know that you cunt. What a fucking bullshit artist. And the whole plan was to get out of this fucking right-left bullshit and get back to being fucking artist again, man. Because it's really, she's taking notes, this woman. She drew me. It's nice. Can I show it to the folks?
No, I love it. It's beautiful.
This is the man who speaks truth. So I was going to do the whole. Someone up said I was going to do this line about. So for so long, the woke brigade has been going, and for 3 years now, the anti-woke brigade has been pushing back with, and this is it. No wonder the mental health thing is just fucking taking off. We're all fucking mad, aren't we? I'm mad too, but at least I'm mad without any people in my life. You know. I live in folk. By the way, I'm reading all of Paradise Lost for a 14-hour YouTube video because I'm so sick of this woke, anti-woke ping pong, and I used to quote Roger Scruton. It's a question of quality, you know. And I know I sound like a nasty person, but that's just it. I'm from Missouri, and we're called the Show Me State. Fucking eugenics has no fucking place any fucking where, man.
Come on.
Any fucking where, anywhere. You know, I taught in Harlem, man. I had enough problems with the liberals in Harlem saying, these kids will never leave the ghetto. They won't understand this. I had enough problems with them. The last thing we fucking need is somebody in the right wing calling themselves conservative. Well, let's look at what Sabisky said. Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously. There is something called objective truth, man. There is no such thing as eugenics. Intelligence is not a genetic trait. You know, some people just don't need to have a fucking platform, and God bless the few people left in the world who seem to think that. And God bless you all. I'm glad you laughed, and I hope you had some fun. This was actually dangerous. I actually put myself in the line, unlike kissing. This was a dangerous thing to do because the person I was insulting is in the fucking audience. Thank you very much. Good night.